I'm leaving in just a second to drive over to Mobile, Alabama to meet my dad for lunch. Tomorrow is my dad's 82nd birthday. He's so handsome. I can't wait for you to see my dad. I'm going to film him a little bit later. And I just called him up and I was like, hey, look, it's your birthday. Let's meet. So he's going to drive from Panama City to Mobile, and I'm going to drive from Hattiesburg, Mississippi to Mobile, and we're going to meet and we're going to have lunch and spend a little bit of time. Then I'm going to go to Costco. I'm a new Costco member, so I'm so excited. I've got a few things on my list, and I'm just going to spend my time walking around and looking at Costco and getting to know the store, because this will be my first time to ever shop there. So today's Over 50 OOTD is a little dressed up but still casual. You know, it takes the same effort to put on a pair of jeans and a t-shirt, or a pair of sweatpants and a t-shirt and throw your hair in a ponytail, as it does to put on regular pants, a regular top, and put a couple bobby pins in your hair. That's all I've done here, is just pull my hair over and crisscross 2 bobby pins. So no more effort than it would have taken for me to put my hair in a ponytail. From head to toe, the earrings, I don't know. They're not Kendra Scott, but I looked and it doesn't have any kind of marking on it, so I'm not sure where that's from. The blouse is from a company called THML. Really good price point. If you can find THML online or in a local boutique. I love this blouse. I got this at John White Limited here in Hattiesburg, Mississippi. Shout out to Miss Janet White. Don't even know if she's got TikTok or not. But I love this blouse because it has these elastic ruffled sleeves. So I can push it up and blouse it out, which I like. I love a 3/4 length sleeve. And so I could kind of convert this into 3/4 lengths by just pushing it up. Now it is thin. You can see my fingernails through here. So I have on the Calvin Klein tank bra, which I've talked about before. That's in my Amazon storefront. And I picked it, first of all, it's super comfortable. But I picked it primarily because I needed the coverage under this blouse and I didn't want to wear a tank top. So this gives me, you know, modesty, coverage, and without having 2 shirts on. The pants of the day are from Chico. So Slimming High Rise Wide Leg. I don't know why that's so hard for me. Chico's So Slimming High Rise Wide Leg. Okay. And here's the thing, they're a print. Okay, so we're pattern mixing today. If you look up close, do you see the print? And a lot of people might look at this and say, oh, I can only wear a black top or a white top or whatever with this. But you can wear a print and a print as long as the colors that are in this print are in this print. For the most part, you can mix them. This has this beautiful lavender plummy color with a little bit of black and charcoal gray. And these same colors are in my blouse. So I've got this kind of charcoal gray. There's a little bit of black. And of course, that lavendery plum color is in there. So you can mix those things, all right? The bracelet stack today, we've got 2 Catherine Popescos that might be making their first appearance. So depending on how the light hits them, this one especially reflects greens, blues, a couple of different shades of green and blue and purple. And then this one has pinky purple gold reflection. So I love that. And I've thrown in, this is my Chico's that you've seen. This is, I don't know, Stella and Daughter Premiere. That's all costume. Okay, everything I've got on here is costume. I don't have a ring on. Let's fix that. Okay, we need a ring, right? And I'm gonna choose Stella and Dot, very old, adjustable costume, kind of a jade. And that is going to match very well to that color in my shirt. Okay, almost forgot a ring. The lip is back to Merle Norman in my Spice Rose. I've got a pinned video about this lip combo. And just my Pandora with my watch on this hand. The shoe of the day is going to be a Pedro Garcia metallic wedge. We love the Pedro Garcia because Mama loves a Velcro strap. But I don't want to be all mama about my Velcro strap, okay? I want to be stylish. So I love the Pedro Garcia. I love a platform wedge because I'm a little shorty and I like a little bit of height. So we're sporting this, and I love the detail on the toe. Let me show you. Got this little wooden loop detail, and super easy to put on and off. Don't even really have to bend over. And look, I'm 52 and my balance is so good. Okay, little story on the bag of the day. I'm going to be carrying this crossbody from Quince. And this is still available. This is pinned in my Like to Know It. And I like it because it's a good neutral color and it blends with my outfit, because I'm going to go in a restaurant and I'm going to be going to Costco and I'm going to have my bag and I'm going to be picking up things. So I don't want to feel full with a large fussy purse. So the only thing I have down in here is my wallet. And this does accommodate the current hobo wallet that I'm using. It's big. But I'm going to go ahead and take my big MZ Wallace Jane that I was using yesterday. I'm going to take this with me and just put it in my trunk. So it's got all my other stuff. That would be pretty with today's outfit, wouldn't it? But this will have all my stuff in case I need it, because I am traveling a little bit today. It's about an hour and a half over there, an hour and a half back. So I'll have all the things in case I need them. But as far as going in and shopping and having lunch, this is the only thing I'll need. So I'm going to show you a picture of my mom and dad, because they look like movie stars. But dress up, y'all, even when you're just on a little road trip driving. Maybe consider, don't do the sweatpants and the yoga pants and the t-shirt. Just pull on this. You'll feel better. Really, you will. These are my parents. Aren't they handsome and beautiful? They look like movie stars. They look absolutely like movie stars. So you'll meet my dad a little bit later today. 82 tomorrow.